Hi, welcome. It's been a while since I covered all of the weird skin sensations that can materialize in peri and postmenopause, and I'm asked about it often, so it's the topic of today's video. I'll start by saying, and I'm sure you're already aware, there are several reasons other than menopause for these odd feelings on your skin, so please do have them ruled out. But if you're otherwise healthy, menopause can be the culprit. Paresthesia and formication are the titles given to the bizarre skin sensations, and they can cause a list of unnerving symptoms. I'm going to cover 5. I'll start with tingling because it's the one I'm asked about the most, then I'll mention the stranger ones. Women share with me often that they're experiencing tingling and pins and needles all over their body, and of course are concerned and afraid that they're dealing with a life-altering condition. But their tests all come back normal. And I honestly think being told you're fine when you're experiencing all of this weirdness is even scarier. If this sounds like you, consider menopause. It can cause tingling pretty much anywhere on the body, but the hands, feet, and face seem to be the most frequently affected based on the women I've spoken to. I feel the tingling on my hands, feet, arms, legs, and face. Thankfully, not all at the same time, but I understand how upsetting it can be. Falling estrogen affects the nervous system and causes a further decrease in collagen, which alters the skin. I think a combination of the two may be responsible for the tingling in menopause and the other 4 sensations that I'm about to go over. Let's make zaps and stinging number 2 because it shocks me here and there and honestly leaves me looking for bugs. You'd think I'd be used to it by now, but no, I'm constantly looking to see what bit me every single time. These sensations are sharp jabs or picks that only last a second or two, but they're noticeable enough to stop you, surprise you, and cause you to slap the imaginary bee off you. Not so bad when you're at home, but a bit embarrassing when you're out in public. I think taking B12 and magnesium are helping me to minimize these electric jabs because they don't occur as often anymore, but I've yet to eliminate them altogether. Next are the crawling sensations, better known as formication. These are what leave many peri and postmenopausal women convinced they have lice or other fun insects and bugs on them. I sometimes find myself swatting imaginary spiders off me and checking my hair because my head feels so crawly at times, I swear my hair is moving. It's all very upsetting when it happens, and just like I mentioned with zaps, I never get used to it. I think loss of collagen plays a role in formication in midlife because it leaves the skin thinner, drier, and more fragile and prone to skin conditions. And taking collagen twice a day is making a difference for me. The creepy, crawly feelings occur far less often than they did last year, but they do still happen here and there and freak me out. Number 4 is burning. This skin sensation can be brutal. It can actually cause pain. I experience burning in my feet occasionally, and when I do, it feels like they're resting over an open flame, and it's hard to concentrate on anything else. It can occur anywhere on the body, but burning feet and tongue seem to be the most commonly complained about in my experience. The burning often comes on randomly with no apparent trigger, but certain things like hot flashes and dry mouth can set it off. I've noticed that when I wash my hands or do the dishes and my hands are under hot water, it causes them to tingle and burn. It's weird. Have any of you experienced anything like that? I can't be the only one, but I've never heard anyone describe that particular reaction to water before. I think of all the skin sensations that come with paresthesia, the burning is the worst for me. It's the most uncomfortable. But number 5 takes a close second. Numbness. Not a complete lack of feeling though. More like a small area of the body has fallen asleep, like when your hand falls asleep when it's tucked under the pillow too long. It's hard to explain. I sometimes get a numb sensation in my hands, feet, or shin that almost feels like my mouth does when the freezing's wearing off after dental work. It's upsetting and uncomfortable. Numbness can occur anywhere on the body, but I believe the limbs, hands, and feet are the most common. Having all of these strange sensations out of nowhere can be super scary, and many women have many tests done in midlife, looking for neurological problems to explain the weird feelings, and who can blame them? I went for nerve conduction tests and a neurological assessment years ago myself. It is a good idea to have the doctor rule out any concerning reasons for paresthesia anyway, and getting a clean bill of health might help alleviate some anxiety, even if it doesn't get rid of the strange sensations. Hopefully, paresthesia and formication are two of the symptoms that settle down in postmenopause. They were far worse for me in perimenopause, so I am hopeful that they will lessen further now that I'm postmenopausal. I hope we all feel better the longer into postmenopause we are. I wish health, happiness, and peace of body and mind for each of you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.